baby. Welcome to the Bros Podcast Show. Today here again. Today we can't the step. Say if you see us for your screen top, say we can't give you the best of the best discussions. Yeah, today some juicy topic we can discuss for you. You see the fine girls where they my left and they my right. We come dissector. We come elaborate. We come push up. We come watch up. But before then, don't forget to go to our YouTube and subscribe to our channel, The Bros Podcast. Please share, like, interact, comment, because we always they engage you, wanna fans, wanna people for the comment section and that. Make you get interactive, right? On The Bros Podcast, subscribe to our YouTube, go to our TikTok, it's Bros Podcast, and on Instagrams, The Bros Podcast. Today, we are coming to peel off the layers of love, romance, and everything in between, intimacy. So stick and stay with us. But not forgetting to introduce my co-host. But when him said that, the fine girls about show you so. Today to be day inside. So on my right, I'll give the platform for you to introduce yourselves.
Hi everyone, my name is Sister Ya.
Sister Yanji Steph, yeah. Easy. On my left, my pretty dark, your friend Tuntumburuni.
Hi. My name is Nanama.
Nanama, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show. And sister,
Thank you.
welcome to the show. We did some name that I want to promise Charlie and Quay.
Anyway, I'm Jayson. Nice to meet everyone.
Charlie, welcome, Charlie. Today, we are going to discuss a very, like I said, some quite intimate topic where we can discuss today. And on the topic for today is how open, are you to discussing your sexual history with your partner? How open are you to discussing your sexual history with your partner? I don't want us to go right into one. But before then, I don't ask Nanama, when do you think is the appropriate time to be open about your sexual history with your partner? First of all, at what point in time? Like if you guys meet, make we start from the first date.
I don't think it should be a topic for discussion. Like, why should you talk about it?
From a woman's perspective, right? I understand what you're saying. But from the men's part of things, don't you believe that it's one of the most important things up for discussion? It has to do with getting to know somebody or getting to be in a relationship with somebody.
You're getting to know me now, not me before. So why do you want to know things that happened before you?
Okay, I'll come back to you. Sister, yeah, me patcho. Can you come in for me? When do you think is appropriate period of time for you to be open with your sexual history, if you have to, with your partner?
Nah, I don't think I have to tell you. No, I feel like you're not entitled to know anything about that. Okay. You're meeting me, we're moving forward. My past is not your issue. Okay. Same as your past is not my issue.
But you also know that there are some men that are very particular about those things. So if he decides to ask, let's assume you like this guy, right? This guy wants to go like a long way with you, right? And then you know that some things like this are quite important to him. He wants to know.
What would my past do to you?
Everybody and the way they think.
No, because
everybody and the way they are, right?
Yeah.
So there are people that are really much concerned about the women that they want to get in with, especially with the men. And they want to know your past relationships and stuff like that.
Like I said, get to know me now. My past is okay, fine. When I was a child, I was living a reckless life. Now I grew up, I'm living a cool life. Okay, when I was a child, I was living a cool life, but now I grew up, I've learned new things. So I feel like you just get to know the current one. The past, when they really concern you. You get it.
Jay, She said, "Yeah, GBR repair. My minimum shares. I don't know about hot. Me, I so cramp with me. Come in. What do you think? And you think it's important for you to be having a conversation about your sexual history with your partner?
Me personally, I feel like the only time where this topic should be discussed is medically. Maybe you guys are going for checkup and something is not adding up, so the doctor is asking a question. That's when I feel like, okay, fine.
But if you are in a relationship or we are starting to build a relationship and I'm asking you about your sexual history, right? Then you do not tell me.
Me
You go to the
personally,
doctor and
I don't.
somebody's having an infection, a scary infection. Is it that time that we have to talk about, like having your past, like
Well,
talking about past partners?
With infection, you
Like I'm
can
talking
get it.
about medical, so I want to
Uh-huh.
understand the medical bit that you talk.
Okay, so
talking
me
about.
personally, like I was saying, I don't really care because I feel like the version that you meet is the version you are going to roll with. You understand? Because I feel like people have history, we all do, but the history, even though it guides us, it doesn't define us. So just because maybe she had, as she said, a bad life, doesn't mean that that's what she's going to give you. Maybe that life taught her so many things that she wouldn't want you, the man that she has met now, to
To
go
know.
through. Very good. So I feel like it's back and some men will want to know because they feel like, okay, it helps you have a fair understanding of who she is. But honestly, it's nonsense.
But don't you think that sometimes the men that wants to know for a reason?
The
Right.
reason
What's
being
the
you've
The reason I'm coming there, let me line. The reason why I'm saying that is because you see the way Nanama and Sister Ya has closed off here. It could be I'm just talking about a scenario where you might meet a man, right? That particular section of the conversation is closed off. We do not talk about it. And then fast forward, you guys enter into a committed relationship, whatever. And then he gets to find out through maybe a text message that you were having with your close female friend or whatever situation may be, he gets to know that, hey, then your past relationship, your sexual relationship, your friend, what be the name that we they give to himself?
well, if you are finding
Your
out
body
now,
count, your body count to be like 63.
listen,
That point in time, if it's important to the man, you die be that. Me, I believe it's quite cool to be open about the conversation like that. There are men that just want to know for no means sake that they do not care. Whether it's 5 or whether it's 25 or 155. It doesn't matter. They just want to know and they just want to make sure that they have that information for
but
themselves.
sometimes men they want to find out some things that we wouldn't want to sit with if we know. That's fact. There's some things that
That's
we know
why
we don't want to find out.
But that's why
we find out anyway.
But that's why when the man finds out and it's too much for him, he might dip.
This is something that you find out that's very unnecessary because first of all, you met the woman. If it's version A, that's what you got. So you have to just move with it because the version B
right.
that you had was in a different time, a different version of herself that she was in. You wouldn't understand because you were not in it. She can tell you the story, but you may not really understand what she really went through.
Okay, that's
You understand?
fine.
Yeah.
But I also believe that they are also know that there are two people that are coming into a relationship, right? Will be any ideologies. One might have a better experience, or one might have an experience, maybe experienced than the other. It always works that way. You might never have the same experiences, right? Will be there high, will be there low, right? And I'm talking about this for the men that cares about body counts and sexual histories.
Sorry.
Okay? Oh, you were coming to say something.
Sorry.
Okay. What I'm trying to get at is, you were just saying something concerning the fact that you met the version of the one that you just met. That's the version that you want to go. But me personally, I like to know people's past, and it's not about sexual, right? If I want to get with you, I want to know certain past of you, your childhood stuff, your family background, because those things tell us a lot. For me,
That's background. That's not past.
no, I'm coming. The background, the past, everything, because you can talk about your Nkurabri Matebi to me, that's past.
But you know that this very information that you're demanding for, the very information you want to know,
You may not
would
be able
bring
to handle.
problem into the
Exactly.
relationship. Let me say, oh, Because I think I have friends who talk. So let's say, oh, I'm talking to you, you're my current boyfriend.
Yeah.
So now I'm telling you, you're asking me of my past life. Okay, what are some of the sexual stuff you've done before? And I'm like, my ex, we used to do car stuff. You used to do this. Whenever we're there, okay, fine, you want us to try it. You'd be like, so your ex, no? What style did you do? Did you do this?
You understand?
You get it. It
You
won't
don't want
sit
to
well in
know
your
the
head.
information. You don't want to know.
It's going to harm you.
Okay.
The very information you need is going to harm you.
Facts.
But there are also men. Well, that's you getting to know your partner. But there are also men. Some of your car there on a Bay Mountain there. It's you person won't be to record. No.
Indirectly,
No.
you are creating competition for
Nah.
yourself.
Yeah,
No.
this
And,
is
no.
like,
And remember,
if
people
you're
on the man,
money-
they just need that information just to know if you are actually a good girl
Or a
or a
bad
bad
girl.
girl, whether
Bad
they
girl.
would want to play with you or would want to be in a serious relationship with you. They don't need that information for anything good.
Anything.
It won't help the relationship, because at that moment he's actually thinking, okay, girl, when the body count here over 10, that means to me because I didn't know you've been with other guys for like 10 guys and then no one stayed with you.
No
You
one
get
took you
it?
seriously,
So
yeah.
I don't think it should be like something you guys should discuss unless you guys are actually just trying to have fun.
Okay, I get that. But I also back to my point again. See, there are different types of men and there are different types of expectations from different men, right? There are people, for example, somebody might meet you and it be your ideology of some way, somehow, person from India Grana say they want to have fun. They might not have that mentality. Maybe they are actually looking for something serious, right? In this case, there are people also that, based on normal life experiences, be a bear man or crampono, or became a virgin at 32. Still away, mono, very new, very green, right? So he might want to be with somebody with a less experienced sexual, history in that code, or might want to have somebody who is experienced so that they will be able to teach him something, right? So, like I'm trying to say, like let's play different perspectives of the matter, because it's not really like it's not narrow like that, right? Because it's at a very very open conversation.
Have you?
Okay,
Have
so-
you met a church girl? Like what you said. Okay, we have a man who broke his virginity at the age of 32. Have you seen a church girl? Okay, so I can come to you and I'm a baddie. Okay, I'm a bad girl, and you ask me my body count. I tell you, oh, it's 2. You will be like, I'm lying. Let's say it's true. I'm lying because bad girl there, body count is saying you 2. And you meet a church girl, serious holiko. You ask her for body count. She's telling you she's 10. Are you going to believe her? Like, you believe, okay, this one or your church girl,
That's
will see,
okay.
which means it's true. But indirectly, she's lying to you. So the information you're asking for, we can lie. And you won't get the actual figure, like the truth you
But
want.
I believe it's okay to lie. It's okay to exaggerate
No, so
and
if-
lie.
I believe
but
you
Than
shouldn't
not
even
than
be
to
looking
close
for
it off.
if I
information.
lie to you,
You shouldn't be looking for it. Like,
so if I lie to you, I tell you, okay, it's 3, right? And then I've mentioned Kojo, Phil, Kwame. Then one time you see a
We
message
meet K.
then we meet K. Then I'm like, oh, he's even my ex. That means you are counting.
But
No counting.
that's where the lie continues. You say,
Meet me in Chantro.
Phil, they never did anything. No, it was just a fling. I don't
it
know.
out.
As a guy, I will believe you. And
Check
we-
it out.
In
So-
main country.
so check it
But
out.
you see, let me do an example.
Why?
No, me do an example. Me Kasim, good team. See what we did, right? You meet some girl. You don't have that conversation with them, right? That conversation is bounced, right? And then your girl go for some party or you go girls' night. Then they play with it, they do truth or dare or whatever, right? Then film them. It they in phone top. Where did they have conversation about? Your friend is saying body count matter or sexual issue, whatever. And then you hear your girl in the video telling you say 132. We're trading in a go on. Oh yeah, mun show. Oben on a better still.
Send them on Shoshana Mitzi into yeah. And that's
So
different.
what would be the effect of that information
The effect
on you?
is that it will affect my mental health and the relationship.
Exactly
That is
my
why I'm
point.
looking for it.
Because now you have
you ask
already
for something
invested
that will
in
affect your
in
mental
the
health.
relationship.
You bow.
This person that you didn't get this information from, you've invested, committed your life, committed
That's why it's an information you don't go
mental.
looking for.
Let's say
Women faith you.
No.
Women faith you.
But this is our question
Same
is phone, so-
thing. Same thing.
like
If she
you
tells
do
you,
damage control,
if she tells
obviously.
you, if you ask her and she tells you willingly, it will still affect your mental health.
Because you'll be thinking about it.
So
bro.
like, look. In this scenario, you are saying that it basically wasn't planned. He happened to find out on the spot. So in this case, the girl will basically do damage control, try to figure shit out. Oh, okay, let me try and say this, do this, and all because it wasn't meant to happen. Because once it does, the guy is fucked up. Because obviously, imagine you are on top of it.
But
Plenty
you
things
also
will
know
come in your
that.
mind, you
But you
understand?
also know
was
that.
he bigger than me? Am I small? You know,
Like
is
I
it
was saying,
this-
like the car.
you understand? Yeah.
But
so,
163 but team. You see, as men, right?
Yeah.
As men, and I know a lot of men have this kind of way of composure or digesting certain information. If you are honest with the boy or with a guy, at first glance, what catch is 163. It be woman.
God damn.
But there will be a way this guy can try and process the information and still go around it and say, okay, it's fine. If I want to be with you, I want to be with you. The reason why I'm saying that is that you know
Are they
that
married?
there are men that marry porn stars, right?
Yes.
Yo,
You know there are men
no,
that
so he knew her.
There was this
Exactly.
guy
I'm
who married a
coming.
porn star and then made his wife shoot a video with a very popular porn
Exactly.
star. And the internet went crazy on him.
Exactly.
Like, wow.
There is a man, I know all my example. No, the wife wasn't a porn star. Or man a porn star.
Actually,
For
she was
whatever.
a retired porn star. But she was a porn star.
Whatever. But there are also men that even marry strippers in the US. I don't know what
Oh, yeah.
Ghana,
For
right?
that, you already know that's what she
Exactly.
does.
And
So I'm
mostly they are
giving you.
more
But you are
I'm-
meeting me at
so-
church. Let's say you are meeting me at church, and then you want to know my body count. Okay, I'll tell you one. My ex, the recent person, I guess.
okay.
Exactly. But it might probably not be true. But because you met me at church, I want you to see me as, you know.
Holy yeah, holy
yes.
girl.
So I'll lie to you. And I don't want to start off a relationship with lies. So it's best if I don't tell you at all.
But if one comes on it, be one so they're in a relationship. with
man,
wife.
how would you find out?
Yes.
Find out, man.
How would you
Look at
find
all.
out if I don't tell
Once
you?
you find out that
Me
information,
say you always
a
find
whole
out.
lot of unnecessary fight pops up.
Exactly.
Let me give you one
They
instance
pop
that you
up
can find out.
unnecessarily, like,
You
for
see,
real.
you might not talk about your body count, right? But there's a possibility you might talk about the number of relationships you've been in. You might talk about your exes, right?
No.
You
No,
can't
I think it's a standard
You can't talk about your
conversation.
exes without
There
talking
can be a
about the
convo,
sex.
It
you
could
talk about
probably
be
one,
that will
one
affect
ex,
the
or two,
relationship.
but
It
Currently.
could probably be like the recent ex.
Except,
Yes,
yeah.
I'll tell you about him. But sometimes can I be a date because obi on my chat or phones like date or phones and the phones.
Yeah,
yeah, you know
You
that.
get it.
Of
So
course,
there's no
of
need to
course,
talk about
of
it.
course. But I'm sure, say, we are all adults. We've all been in relationships, right? So there's a possibility that there was a time that you had a conversation with somebody that you were trying to get to know, and the person might have asked you about your past relationships, how many relationships you've been in. I'm sure you've also asked somebody the amount of relationships they've been in.
Oh, okay, so I think the person who asked me this very question, I told you that this information won't do you any good. Not that I'm doing anything bad or I have a bad record, but I don't want to know yours. Okay, so fine. I'm telling you mine. I'm expecting you to tell me yours in return. So I don't want to know yours. So let me keep mine to myself. You get it? For our own mental health. If
So-
you're going to push
Funny
it,
enough, I was
then
one
go
of the
your
guys
way,
who
let me
wanted
go
to
my
know
way.
till I found out how fucked up it is. So guys out
So-
there, please don't go and find
Bro,
So
out.
from
But
experience,
they
yeah,
find out if you go lie.
no, from experience,
Don't find out.
I've actually had that conversation with someone, like an ex, and it didn't turn out good.
It didn't
Because
turn out good.
see, we have a little quarrel, or probably I'm not in the mood for certain things, and then you want to force things, and you're
No,
like,
not in the
oh,
mood
if it
for
was
that thing,
him,
like,
you
what?
would have done it. If it was him, or probably we are doing it, and then I'm not really feeling it. Like that's not how he used to do it, right? Like you are always talking about him when it comes to sex
You
stuff.
get it.
Yeah.
You
Like,
get it.
What is it about him?
You get it.
It will
I've
never
tried-
be about us. It
I've
will
tried-
always be somebody in the middle. You're always talking about him because why? So there's no need for me to tell you.
I tried it once. Though I didn't even give a full details or information about past relationships or anything. Current ex. Okay. So let's say my current boyfriend back then he knew my current ex.
Okay.
So then hey, this person you're with, what did you do? Stupidly enough, I ended up saying something because I'm saying it like, oh, I'm not saying anything concerning my past one. It's just this one. So probably if you are doing this, we used to do this or we used to do that or good. Net is saying, how was it like? So if you are doing it, is my own the same? It's not bringing
not
to you get
It's
it.
not
It's
healthy.
messing
Every
you
time
up.
you're trying to compare yourself.
I believe
Every time you
but
go
I
in,
think
there's a debate in your mind.
You get
I
it.
think that
Facts.
goes on to say a lot about the person's ability to consume certain information, right? Me, I believe to be an open-minded person. So I know that obviously before I met you, might have been in relationships. I'm not dumb. I'm not a friend is say naive about the whole situation. So I'm open about it. And the modern day and age there, something surprises, but nothing really for surprise you like that. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And that's why I believe that it is a conversation. I believe that it's very, very imperative. To me, I think it's because I'll be able to digest the information and know whether it's good for me or it's not. Because there are some people that might not even want to get into a relationship with people with 2 body count, even with 1. Do you get it? So I think that it helps you get to know the person that you want to go into a relationship with, so that it prevents any future situations whereby it might bring you back to ground zero. Okay. That's what I believe in. Because you wouldn't need do you get it? The moment may be out of the whim or accidentally this thing comes out. There are some people who say they might not, because I was even going to ask a question about, is it even not like a turn off? Is it like a turn off to some people if you refuse to even give that information in the first place?
If
Is
there's
it
turn
like
off for you, then you or something wrong.
It's a turn off for most people.
It's a turn off for most
Because
people.
most, like,
They-
let's say
they want to know.
let's say if we're
Yeah.
100%, about
Those of
70
us
because
people
found
will
once
out.
know.
once
We
you
wish
cut
we
that
hadn't.
off,
Exactly.
once
telling you.
So you
But you
won't
see-
even want to do it again.
I wish I'd never
exactly. Oh, the metwas because now the 83. But
See, the only time I'll ask a man, I won't even ask you for your body count. The only time I'll ask you about your ex or your past relationships is because I want to know the kind of people you've been with. Say the girls. Some girls are crazy. I don't want to meet your ex in town and he's all, like she's all over you, like, oh, he's my ex, and then she can do certain things with you. So me, I'll prepare for that's your ex. But apart from that, how many people you've had sex with? I don't want to know. All I know that you are clean. You are clean enough to be in a relationship with me. So whatever you did, it's past.
Me, the only information I want to know is how you broke up with the current ex. That's all.
that's all. That's all the information you know.
What?
Yes. So how you broke up with the current ex?
Okay.
How you broke up?
I feel like
it's
that's
your-
reasonable enough.
yes, because that is how it's going to determine our own.
Yeah.
How it's going to be like. But the other information, I tell you don't need to know.
Irrelevant.
It will pop up gradually.
That's what I'm saying. So
Me, I feel like the only
the
information-
situation whereby it's because there are people, first of all, ABR, I meet you, we start talking, I ask you about it. It might be a channel for me when I ask that information and you decide to not answer, or you decide to just right? But then maybe I'm still interested, so I'll still stick around and trying to still get to know you. But there will be a smart way that the person might be able to find out.
yeah.
Small conversation might be popping out, and then you might be talking about your X1, and then an X2, and an X3, and an X4. You never do X15.
Brand Wajai.
So by the time you reach X15, the person might have already made his mind. Oh, X15, that be the only SSF I know. Then right now the body count do 15. Oh. If there's more, let's divide.
That's what you're thinking.
But like, no, why would you also talk about your ex to X15?
Exactly.
Because you
Like,
see,
what
sometimes
are
you
you
don't
talking
even
about?
know that you're talking about your ex. So, you see, there are certain conversations where me popular.
No,
We girls, we are
girls
very conscious about certain
was
things we
supposed
say
to
when it
was
comes
supposed
to
to have
our
about
exes.
only 2 X's or 3 X's in your
Of
mouth.
course.
Aside that, the previous one
Ah,
shouldn't
so
be your
that be the
ex.
girls' code.
Yes.
So I remember a cheat no. Hey, mama, you cheat
At
to
least
know.
if you
And
really
also
want
when
to
you
know,
be
we are
lying
just telling
to
you
us.
about like
Just 2 or 3.
Yes.
No,
It's
But
capped
okay,
at
it's good
3.
lying,
No,
too
like
bad.
those people,
Exactly, it's
they're
good
not
life,
important anymore.
because-
I don't know what I'm supposed to have in my head,
Exactly.
or even talk about you.
Maybe
You
me
know,
ex
like,
be
I
I
feel like the
believe
only
ya
informa-
maybe or whom you will promote be and your be and I say
Yeah.
what you are saying to me, man, why I will say, oh,
Since
the
I-
ex way there. But apart from that, no, there's no reason why I should tell you about ex be and I'm in more JSS.
I could do
And
it
I
15.
say, oh, I
Oh,
think
bro, come on.
no.
But and I make sure say those things you might not say about 3 no. It's in my head, no, I'm here 3. But there will be some conversation be I can say I say last time when we were in high school, the boy be I used to date.
Enfa.
No, my count 4.
Enfa.
Fanny said, girl.
No, you see, what do
We
you
are
know?
telling you there
So,
be.
Fanny said,
Say
girl.
me
What do
maka
you
say
know,
mako
so?
nipa miensa no. Maboko jo,
You see what I'm
maboko
saying,
ame,
that
mabo
you
yaw.
girls here,
And
we
no
keep
na
only
come
at least 2 or 3 in your head, because okay, fine. The 2 is current one, then the one before the current,
And then the
As
one
the
before.
other ones, you know they here.
Fanny said, girl, no. Before she came to meet you, the ex, no, she Honda Civic. Yeah, so said, what you vet? So see, I know.
Lie then.
Now, face no Honda Civic is a difference, so.
And we just want to know about me civic. That means
What they trying-
there's a me
Say
correct.
information on
Yaris
Two.
says of it so.
Vit, yeah, but this information you did not know, so it don't really matter in the current
But I mean,
situation.
those things doesn't do anything.
I'm
to
just
me.
saying, just say like it really bothered you, right? So why is it bothering you? Because you found out
That what?
her
That's
ex
why car,
had
ne ex ne car no.
It only has to boost your
No,
morale
but
to do
how?
that.
No,
side.
Me, I feel like these
in
are
the
the
scenario
questions that
is bothering you.
I feel like-
So
Exactly.
why is it bothering you?
Because you
Because
got
you
to.
found out, and in most men or some men, once they found out like this very like crucial, painful,
Information.
trust me, it's really painful.
Exactly my
Yeah.
point. So that's what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that to prevent the information from coming out accidentally or coming out at the due time, at the time that you did not phantom sebeba, because it's something that you really actually wanted to die with into your grave. What they call just some and all the no button count on more phobia, right? And unfortunately, sorry, comes out. The other person, it fucks the person up. It changes their whole mentality about you.
So I feel like the necessary question you're supposed to be asking your current partner you're going into a relationship with is to know that if that person is over the current ex.
And only
It's not every information, but some information
Because
Oh,
is
but
valid.
that one is very, very
This very,
imperative.
this very
Some
one is
information
very
is valid.
important because you can go into a relationship with somebody who is not over the ex,
And yeah, they are
and it will
rebound.
bring some problem
Yes,
between.
oh,
So
yeah,
that is the
rebound.
Oh, me
relationship
that
thing
one
you're
self,
supposed to
me
know.
that things if I do some before. Yeah, I'm apologizing. I used somebody do rebound. It wasn't very, very nice and honest of me into me, Maka. Wherever you are, you know yourself. I'm sorry.
Message sent.
We are sorry.
Oh, it was a long time
When
ago
you're
though,
sorry.
but that thing sometimes Elana me kakra. Like sometimes when I think about it, my memory and my this thing doesn't. Yeah, you just mentioned something that caught me. Yeah, you were asking. You said something about the most important question to us is like, are you basically off over your ex?
Yeah.
And I believe that's very, very important actually. So what I want to ask is, Mami, let me direct you to Nanama. Can you be with somebody who is not over their ex?
No. I
Into
can't.
me. I said, be a bit nanti.
Oh, mean to me. Because
How
the
would
way
you
you would definitely know. You
How?
would definitely know because someone that's not over their ex is more.
What are some of the
It's more
symptoms?
likely that the person will be like on his phone like most of the times. He's really not emotionally like
They're
available
with
to you. Mostly he doesn't want to go out, he doesn't want to do fun stuff with you because if somebody really likes you, the person is clingy. Like he always wants to be there with you, go out with you, do stuff with you. But then if the person is not available, it means they are still not over something they were into. So he's except that probably he's busy with work and all those things. Some people would rather be on the phone trying to get their exes back, trying to do things for their exes to think, oh, they are still single, waiting for them. Do you get where I'm coming from?
I have a friend of mine, right? A friend of mine. This guy never left a relationship, regardless of the heartbreak. They're actually two. One is a guy, one is a girl. Right after one relationship, he enters into another. Like, and yet
he
only
doesn't
time,
heal.
only healing period. But I think say it's on a coping mechanism. I came to understand that people have a coping mechanism to how they live relationships heartbroken. Right, the time that or breaking up had that heartbreak now, stepping into another relationship, it's inevitable. Like actually weak,
So there are people like that
but yes.
that
So
they don't like to be single.
it's
They
not
don't want
like
to be
he
alone.
doesn't like to be single. The only way that he can get over the ex is to get into another relationship and focus
there are
on the
actually
other
people
person.
like that. They need a
Yes.
physical being
Yes.
to help them get over the
Yeah.
person. Yeah. It's a real
This
thing.
guy was in a relation with the girl for like 5 years, constant, and me, I was with them, so I knew like very very attached to each other, clingy and stuff like that. The situation come, mata pa, offer many 1 week cry another relationship fully in, and then this guy is married to this lady now.
Okay.
So, like, what I'm just trying to say is that it might be so, but there are people who have their coping mechanism to jump from one relationship into another just to be able to, like, manage their heartbreak and move on. Into Unipa, are you what is your take? Is it something that you can do? Can you just be with somebody who is not over their ex?
No, because first of all, if you're not over your ex, there are some traits you bring from the old
That's how
relationship.
you can let her get over the ex. Yeah, it's not trend
It's not
level.
pam.
Different level. When you pam, different level. That's not trend.
No. Like if she's not over her ex, she'll bring some petty things in her old relationship.
But don't you think that that's the period that you need to understand the reason why, like you said, why
if she's
they
not
broke
over
up?
her ex,
Manama
she shouldn't even
said
be
that,
dating in the
right?
first place.
When you need to know exactly why they broke up. So if you know the reason why they broke up and you like this person, you are not ready for her to basically get over or move on with you, and you want to do something to be with the person. There's obviously certain things that you can do contrary to what the ex did that can make her like you more and be able
You
to
are
get
going on
over
a
the
journey.
ex more and be
Yeah.
with you.
This is what we call a fruitless journey. Because this
Thank
journey
you.
you are going on, sense no day inside.
Thank you.
Sense the inside.
Sense
though.
no
No.
day inside.
So see,
Bro.
we girls
Why go on
here,
this journey? Because-
we are dramatic. There are some things. Let's say my ex used to insult me. He used to raise his voice. He used to do this. He used to, or sometimes he used to just be quiet when he's not in the mood. And then probably you're not well. Like my current boyfriend, you're not well. I start overthinking things like, okay, he's mad at me. You've not even asked him what's wrong with him, but then you are bringing that insecurity from that relationship to this one. So if she's not over the person, it like she always projects that other person's stuff on the new person. So no, if you are not over your ex, try and get over him
Yeah.
before we can get together.
You shouldn't be dating in the first place.
Yeah. But
Exactly.
you see,
Shouldn't be dating.
one thing that me personally I've always preached about, and I think it's very, very imperative, but it's done less in relationships, is communication. Like how to really communicate clearly. Not communicate to
Clearly.
communicate clearly
And comprehend.
and let the person
Understand.
understand. You the bab a man there, you know your wife's name
I have this perfect
Inti.
example.
So
So, there's an argument between a man and a woman. We don't know the topic, but let's just say there's an argument. Now, in the argument, the man is explaining from a point of, you should have seen this, you should have done this. But she's coming from, but I feel this way, and you should understand how I feel.
Okay.
Why are you not understanding how I feel? Do my feelings not matter? Now, the argument doesn't even matter in the point, but how they feel at that point. Do you understand? So whenever there's an argument, I feel like, from a man's point of view, because I'm a man, I feel like you should first understand that she's not coming from your point of view the way you think. She's an emotional being.
and yours is logic. And normal. And
So you should understand the feeling that she's in, not trying to prove your point. At that moment, your point doesn't matter, but how she feels. If really you care about this person.
Yeah.
So you just try and understand her the best way you can, and just find a way around it. Because if you try and go back and forth, and it won't help. Maybe that's me.
that one there never helps
So,
because you are not right.
Let me use me as an example here.
I mean, I have a whole different take on this.
if
When
I'm having
when
an
she's done
argument
coming.
with you, we are having
Come
an
in, come in.
argument, right? And I'm trying to say something. I keep quiet for you to speak. One thing I don't like is me talking and then you're also talking.
That's in
You are not listening to me. Right there, I start raising my voice because I feel like you don't want to listen to me. So if I raise my voice, you can hear me speak. Some men do not want their women to raise their voice. So now, the whole issue.
Well,
You
not
are caught
some
in
men.
between.
Most men,
all
okay.
men.
So the whole
All men,
issue
in fact.
isn't going anywhere. No one is listening to the other. It's just shouting, and
Everyone
at a
is trying
point
to
it
get
gets
heard.
exactly.
Yeah.
So now you're both angry. The problem wasn't solved, and then you go your way. That's the way I feel like. If there's like understanding, there's communication.
There's emotional maturity.
If
That's
if
the
I'm
first thing.
speaking, you will listen to what I am trying to communicate. Then you will reply. But some people actually want to just listen to reply to what you are saying. They are not listening to understand you.
And mostly it's women.
No, so men.
No, men do that a lot.
No, men. Let me chip in on yours. Men want it this way, so they wanted that. When there's an argument, be quiet.
And
Like,
listen to me.
be
I have the
qui-
final
see,
say.
no matter what, no
Not
matter
really.
the thing you have
No,
to
that's
say.
what-
Yes, because
that's what you do.
You see, we're having an argument. On a regular, they say girls are dramatic, so men are supposed to calm down when it
Yeah.
comes to that very angle to listen to them to avoid our drama. But we have some men. Me and Pay me. I'm the man of the house.
But do you know calm is a superpower?
Let me say
her
this.
learn.
So, we're talking, like you said, we're having an argument. I'm saying that we're shouting. Okay, so right now one has to be the fool for the other one. So if the lady tends to be the fool and be calm for the man, whenever there's an argument, the lady
It will
has to be calm.
continue. Yes.
She has to be
Okay,
calm,
yeah.
no matter what.
She has a point.
She
She
though.
will never be heard.
She has a point.
The gender dynamics of these things, I mean, I understand. But like I always say, it's not really like, it's not a straight arrow
Yeah,
like that.
it's very-
There's so many, because I can also say there are also men that will actually
Respond to the
let you
calmness.
finish whatever that you have to say.
Yeah.
But it also always comes down to how you know the person. Obiano and the temperament, right?
Yeah.
There are people that can articulate whatever you are saying, be calm, and they respond. There are people that are not able to do that. There are people that feel like they are authoritative. So, on my own, on my own kasakra, because who be you? Do you get Obiano and the upbringing, Obiano the experience they've gone through and stuff like that. So, I don't think it's a one, sided scenario that happens almost all the time.
What I've come to see that men, like you said, those who are my way. Normally they go for women that they can walk over.
Control, yeah.
Because if you're like that, obviously you won't work well with somebody who is just like you, who is also open-minded like you.
And
who
sometimes
also
they
wants
don't
to-
even, they don't realize the person is just like them.
So-
So when they get to
It won't
realize,
work.
oh, you are just
Then
like
they'll say you are bad.
So
exactly.
I want
They'll,
to-
they'll say you're disrespectful.
I want to say this. I know you guys won't support me, but that is my take on it.
I'll support you.
It beats the answer.
Me make the answer.
We listen and we judge after.
Okay, so
We listen,
with this
we
very
judge.
one there, to be sure if you've moved on from your ex or not. So let me use myself as an example.
Wonderful.
So I wasn't over my ex, and I went into a new relationship.
Same here.
Wait, do we ever
Uncle.
get over our exes?
It depends
Oh, we
if it was
do.
that good.
Because
We do.
before you continue, before you continue,
don't
right?
know.
We
before
do
you
bad.
continue,
Okay.
I don't know whether it's a problem, but then I have this thing. I'm actually over my ex, but then if I see you in town with another woman, then they bone me like,
Vex.
It's no.
And no- and
why are
no-
you moving on? Why are you happy? I don't understand.
And on
Why-
a PTSD. Continue.
Yeah, it's normal.
So, like I said, I wasn't over my ex. We broke up, and we lost contact.
Okay.
But if I want to find him, I know how I'll find him.
Yeah, I'll find out.
And I went into a new relationship. Okay. So here lies the case. Why I'm saying you won't support me is you guys said you can't date someone who's not over their ex. So sometimes I feel like it's a milestone. You talk to the person.
Or maybe
and
I
get
can,
to-
but they continue.
Yes, get to know if the person is willing to make adjustments
Yeah.
to changing
Yeah.
their path. Like, okay, now babe, you are still not over your ex. Do you think we have a plan? Do you think we have a future together? You get it?
Communication.
So yes, communication. So if you talk and you realize, Charlie, come on, I bono. Yes, send me
Yeah,
actually
cool,
but
yeah.
you want to go, but you walk out.
Yeah.
Because me like this, I wasn't over my ex, but I was willing to give the other person a chance. Yeah. Though whatever he was trying to do, I realized it was impressive. Like he was really forcing to get there.
You needed time.
I needed time, but I just needed I needed time, but not single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need the time, but you want to mingle.
Yes, I don't want to be single to
You know, like
to be able to
Johnson
heal.
Man,
You
like,
get-
why should you go
It's
through
necessary. Exactly. Why
the
should
thing
you be
alone?
alone and-
And sometimes it could be
Why?
it can be conflicting.
So
But
I need
not
Not
you,
for everybody.
I need the person. So right now, if I'm to go and date someone, the person's not over their ex. The same psychology. We'll talk. Are you ready to move on? Do we have a plan? Do you have a future? Because if we don't, let's not waste our time. You see, the same way somebody gave me a chance, I would like to give somebody else a chance.
Yeah.
Get it?
Okay.
You can't hear.
Only maybe. Let's do this
Yeah,
last.
assistant, I mean, I can't
Let's
say,
do
yeah.
this last.
You
Take
can-
care.
you- okay.
I have some comments here, right?
Okay.
From our previous post on our page, right? We were this same discussion that we're having about sexual history, right? And then someone said that I told my partner everything, and now he throws it back at me in arguments. All right.
Get it.
Kwame07 also says I kept my past low key, but he found out. Oh, okay, it's a girl. I kept my past low key, but he found out. Later, he said I betrayed his trust. All right, and this one is also coming from Ignis. It says she told me her number, and it was higher than mine. I felt
Damn.
insecure, but also intrigued. I say she told me her number, and it was a higher number than mine.
I can imagine
I
the number.
felt
that's
insecure,
Imagine the number.
but at the same time, I was also. It was very, very intriguing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Very
Like,
intriguing.
it was
Now,
very intriguing.
the thing is that is the info itself? Does the info itself matter, or
It's a two-way streak.
or it's how the partner handles it?
It's a two-way streak. Now, if it's a girl, and you tell me, oh, let's say your number is higher than mine.
Last take on this, and then we wrap.
I see it from an experience point of view, where you bring all that experience into this one. The good ones, I mean. The bad side is that it's higher than mine, meaning all those people went in before me. Meaning I'm come to face a whole, you understand? So
You're not facing your whole, just be different. That'd be all.
yeah, there's a whole lot, but like
See that mentality.
It-
The moment you get to find out the
it
number,
fucks you up.
see,
It fucks you
even
up.
if the hole was tight for you,
But you see,
now it won't be.
but the thing
you
is
don't
that-
want to know.
No.
The thing is that
You don't wanna know.
every guy has a number, not the number for himself.
Yeah,
for
like
the
if he pass that number,
There's
yeah.
there's a number for the lady, like supposed
Yeah.
partner. No,
So I'll tell you what you want
there's
to
a
hear.
there's a number. So if the number bit might be at 10, it be the bear 5, it be the 15.
Two.
It's all the number
Three.
there. Side and
I'll
man.
tell you what you want to hear.
3.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you what you want
Do
to
you
hear.
know 3 and 2 are the most common numbers?
And also
No,
that means
so what if you ask and I tell you it's
3,
one?
2.
You're my
The
first
highest I've
person.
heard is 5. They will never go above 5.
No, so like I'm saying, what if you ask
I
me?
can I can
you-
actually make it feel like, oh, me a virgin. What's of that one too?
I know they mean you, and then you are shooting yourself in the photo.
No, we have ladies who
you
are
can't.
now breaking their virginity.
You
But
can.
I say, but virginity
Yes, it's
is
there.
something that you can
Where
never
were
hide.
you? Like,
So if you're
Really?
not a virgin,
Really? It's there,
You know
bro.
they're not doing surgeries for those things.
no.
For,
Oh.
for virgin.
oh
Yes.
yeah, there is actually.
No, be-
There's
no,
a laser tightening thing.
Yes.
They put it in and then, you know,
typical Ghana girl.
You
like go for the laser tightening.
do it.
thing.
What do you
Typical,
mean?
I can do
typical
it.
Ghana
You,
girl.
I'll believe
Koye
you.
surgery.
Ah,
Typical Ghana girl. Koye
Madina
surgery.
virgin
Say,
again
Say what
at 12
happened,
city.
my friend?
Or person yenya no
America
re-
or
Madina virgin again at 12 city. You go feel
America
buy some.
or
Join it, mate.
See, the hymen can never be broken twice. Hymen, no, you
Oh,
can
they-
never break
oh,
it
they-
twice.
they-
There was no
They
are
high
doing-
construction. No.
They are
They are
doing
using
it.
they're just tightening the walls.
And then,
That
and I
thing-
said, and they were tightening the
Oh,
walls.
just-
Laser
It will
construction, they'll
cause
just tighten the
infection.
wall. So they'll put it in, and the laser go quing, 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 and tighten the king, and everything.
I had a more if on a lubricant or Hana.
Oh, bro, listen, no, come on.
and we are different.
But no, we
It's
have
lubrication.
we
Any
have some girls who
The hymen,
are
the
still
Tarianimu,
virgins.
the entire
Hymen,
true.
it is gone.
Wait.
It can't
Are
be
you a
brought back.
girl?
But how
I'm
would you
not a girl.
how would
How-
you
But
even
me,
know?
me a science student.
How do you? So no way. So are you actually going to open up your legs and then check first before you do anything?
So do I know baby mansa? Sorry.
Oh, how? How?
Yeah, sorry.
We'll tell you what you people you want to hear.
Hey, me patch on country and
Tell us. Me, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Tell us.
But the hymen there can never
if
be
you ask
broken
me about my
twice.
exes, I'll lie. If you want to know
Keep
my
turning out the 3 and 4
I will
and
lie.
the 2 now.
But I mean,
if you don't ask me, I'll never bring
we
it
like
up.
it.
two in them say anthem, so me too coming.
Oh,
But normally,
in the
they
Mecca,
don't
Mecca
be
was
That's
different.
why-
So
That's why I'm saying
One
that
day,
I have a number. I have a number. If it exceeds that number, and I say bro that number, so I'll be surprised. I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
It's a number that I'm not willing to go above.
Do you wanna
Right.
tell?
However,
You want to share?
there's no now.
Oh,
Okay,
tell us.
But
Sure.
there
It's
is
a
there
good
is
platform.
there is a number
Yeah.
that threshold no so no based on where I met you first, based on where I met you, and based on our conversation after the fact, and talking and getting to know you. Me, I'm very very inquisitive. Me penoma me fifi no me pa, right? And then you tell me there's a number that you tell me and you are below that, I might not also believe you.
Okay.
It has to be between the number that is in my head that caps and the number that is below that I might not accept. It has to be in between that number. That's it.
That number, I feel like, is a number you all have, but we
Number
don't want
no
to
be
know.
our.
We don't want to know. So the 3 and 2 now.
You don't want to know because of your price, but me I want to know.
No, after you know, it fucks you up.
It doesn't fuck
The
you
next
up.
relationship, you won't even ask.
This is the third time he said, I'm eager to know.
Please
After
tell
you
us.
know-
Please tell us.
I'm sure Sarah
Are we
now,
getting to know?
What did
you
you
know
tell
there
us?
again. You know there again, so can.
Really?
Tell us.
Boom boom. Next
If you hear this, it's over, but young cancer.
27. 27.
It was
Maybe
8
20
above mine.
8 above yours.
In
Yes.
2027.
And what's yours?
What's the age for 27 months?
Mine is a decent number.
So
What
tell
was
us.
it?
It's a decent number.
Yours
tell
is
us.
not decent to be.
You,
a-
decent
you
number.
shouldn't have said that. We wanted a figure.
Now we want to know yours.
You shouldn't have said it.
Mine
You
is
can't
a
give me
decent
figure.
number.
So
It's a
tell
very
us.
decent number. You know,
Is it above 20?
damn.
Master and cut damn.
Probably.
No.
It's not.
It's not about. It's
So
actually
tell
less than 10.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on. Oh, bro, come on.
It's less than 10. Like,
Bro,
for,
come on.
Yeah,
so
sure.
my gentle lover, like, for
Wait,
real,
sure.
like,
God of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
God of Sodom and Gomorrah.
it's less than 10. It's less than 10. Less than 10.
Kenya couple chair.
But it was 8
those times I
above
can't. We are born and I can strike you. But this time, can just the
Wow.
just the move. And
I
Charlie.
believe you. I believe you.
Thank you.
All right.
I have a
You believe in
supporter.
a minute,
Thank you.
engineer the
Thank
back. Say.
Oh, it can't be less than 10.
Or the zero me.
Oh,
More for
it can.
more
It's less
me.
than 10, like,
It
honestly.
can.
Less than 10.
And it could also depend on the time he said.
You understand? And
The duration.
yeah, of the relationship. So it's less than 10.
That's the
That should be
only.
like 5 steps. Each should be-
Unless maybe not or multiple dating at the same time.
Why
Yeah.
not stand quiet about Korea time? Anyway, Charlie, this is where we end the show. Very, very interesting, Charlie. You know, so YouTube and subscribe. Why? Comment, share, subscribe. Subscription, they're very, very important. That's how we are able to keep bringing you more, you know. So comment under the section. Let's interact. Let's vibe. And also, don't forget to go to our TikTok, The Bros Podcast. On Instagram, The Bros Podcast. Now, we are signing off. In fact, I'm socials. Why? I'm from socials. And who can? Nah. It's inconsistent. Yeah.
Okay, so my Snapchat name is eBlack Erica. TikTok is Erica Boatsma. IG is Erica Boatsma.
Go flat there, comment. Go flat there page. Munko subscribe. No subscribe. Munko follow. Nana my uncle.
So Snapchat, Choco Almighty, and
Choco
Instagram, I'm a melanin,
Hey,
and then TikTok can say I'm a melanin.
hey, melanina.
Yeah.
Charlie, for who can?
Snapchat Kwame J22, TikTok Sniper.
Charlie, semunim. More TikTok. More boy we on we Stone boy. Yeah, Shatter fans. It is all if you
Boy.
love Shatter beer. I beg you. May you go flat on a beautiful ladies. That my page. That's it. Make you go flat there. Just leave them some nice comments. you are pretty. Or lips, no. All of those kind of comments. No. Man, ginger or makaka, right? As always, my name is Chris. Follow me on my Instagram, Film God Pictures, and on TikTok, Film the Pictures. And then I forgot to mention, say the show is proudly sponsored by Vision West. Vision West. The Vision is spelled VZN_West on TikTok and Wear Vision on Instagram. Catch you same time. Ciao.